Hi, this is Freya with another singing tip. Well, actually today I have a few tips because this is about singing riffs. What are riffs and what are some really common ones? If you want to find out, stay tuned. A lot of singers don't just sing a straight, very simple melody, but they add some riffs to it. What are riffs? There are some very common ones. Now, while all these riffs have names, like for example neighboring tones or an appoggiatura, these are all from the classical music realm. We don't need to get into the names, but I'm going to show you some riffs that are very common. Now the first one is, you stay on a note and you drop and come back, like so. Ha, ha, ha. So this is very common. Another common one is, you sing your actual note, you go up, come back, you go down, come back. You kind of play around it. Ya, ya, ya. You can also do this a few times in a row. Ya, ya. Now this demands a lot of flexibility and because it's very fast. But the thing is about all these riffs, they only sound good if they are very defined, meaning that the notes that you actually sing are very clean and very clear. If it's like this, yeah, it sounds kind of like washed out and it's not very defined and it sounds terrible. So in order to get them really good, you need to start slow. So let's back up and do the last one again, very slow. Yeah. Now do it a little faster. Yeah. Do it even faster. Yeah. It needs to be sharp, short, fast. And this demands a very good support. Now another thing that's really common for embellishments is to not hit the note directly that you want to actually get onto, but to kind of like slide up to it from the note that's right below it. Like so. Ha, 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 ha. It sounds much better than sounds kind of plain like this, so if you just slide up, it sounds much cooler. Now the important thing is that you don't just slide up from any note, but from the one that's directly below the note that you actually want to hit, and that note below is actually clean too. Because if it's not clean and it's just not defined, it sounds really not good. Yeah! Yeah, yeah. So don't just go from somewhere way down below, but just get on that note that's right below the one that you want to hit. Yeah, yeah. It always needs to sound tight. Now, once you know some of those riffs and patterns, you can add them all together, which is done a lot, especially like Christina Aguilera or Celine Dion. These are all examples for singers that just do a lot of this riffing and neighboring tones and embellishing. To be honest, sometimes I think it's too much, sometimes, but that's a matter of taste. For me, it's always the most beautiful when it's in good taste and it's not just like all the time. It's kind of like Rossini in classical music. It's pretty, but when you hear it 3 hours in a row, it's like, okay, stop it already. Just sing a straight note already. It gets kind of tiring. For me it does, but it's a matter of taste. Now combining some of these could sound like this. So just kind of like play around with it and have fun. fun. The main thing is it still needs to be fun and it still needs to be you. So however much or however little you tend to want to do it, try it. You know, it should never sound forced or artificial. It should still be you. Like, I'm a singer. I don't do it a whole lot. I do it a little bit, but not all the time. And I'm also not a soul singer, so to stay true to my style, I don't do it all the time. So I hope these tips helped you today, and hope you check back soon. If you like my video, please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment if you like. Check back next week for more great tips, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel because I upload a new great singing tip every Friday. And don't forget, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye.